So for most females out there that likes to run game and run game on men, especially good men, you like to overlook good men, and even your girlfriends you like to run game on. Let me just say this: any good men, after they have found someone that actually appreciates them for who they are as a person and what they actually bring to the table in the relationship, don't want you as a friend. And no woman that has his man or is gonna want to have his man to have a woman as a bestie or a friend anyways. If you waste your time, don't waste that person's time or try to get in between other people's relationship. If a man usually gives you attention or try to talk to you in some kind of a way and you reject that man or turn away from that man, what you need to do is to simply go and find yourself someone else and not try to get in between that person once they eventually have someone that appreciates and love them. Because what happened is that you keep thinking you are still important to a lot of people, and you're actually not. And I understand that a lot of females' ego is inflated based on the attention that they often get from social media and often from guys that simply just want to have sex with them. But usually, females tend to take it in a different way, that they're actually desirable apart from guys wanting to have sex with them. And there is a difference from guys that just want to have sex with you and guys want to have a long-term relationship with. Females usually tend to mix these up. What you must understand as a female is that you no longer exist to a man that actually has morals and integrity, has a proper character and a frame and a sense of self. Once that man finds a proper female that is actually committed, appreciates, and that is good to that man, you as a female that is just a waste of time, you no longer exist to that man. And all efforts that you still have and think that you will have with that man, you might as well go ahead and go find yourself someone that is of the same interest as you. So I just want to simply say that to say that you no longer exist to a man that actually has some kind of a boundary, good character, integrity, and have some kind of a frame to him. And the bad females tend to get weeded out very quickly because all the things that the everyday men tend to inflate your ego from, when it comes to a man of actual quality, easily fade in comparison. Because a man that is actually of quality, these things, it doesn't matter to him, and you tend to overlook the things that he wants. Guys are fairly simple, and especially guys that have things going on for themselves. Your sexuality and your beauty only will take you so far. And for any good man, your sexuality, even though that is important, that is going to go on the back burner along with your beauty. For if you're not a good person, you're simply going to be a waste of time and you're going to be a drag for him. And for most females out here today that are dating, if you're unhealed, you need to take that time to heal. If you still have trauma, you're coming with drama, you need to fix that. You need to fix yourself. Because even though you may convince yourself, or a lot of females may not to take that accountability to say that they still have things that they need to work on, if you actually have a proper man that you have an opportunity with, you may ruin it, whether knowingly or unknowingly, by not being healed or not dealing with issues that you have. Because what majority of females tend to do is to project on the incoming person that may be good for them. You tend to project your past traumas or the issues that you've gone through or things that you have not healed from. You project it on the other person when that person has nothing to do with all the issues and the past dramas that you've gone through. So you need to understand that to a lot of guys that actually has some kind of integrity and a proper character, you as a everyday females, you may get thousands, even millions of like on social media. To the guy that actually is of quality, this is of very little significant to that guy. So the easiest thing you can do is just to go find someone that actually is doing the same thing that you're doing or wants the same thing that you want. But here is the unfortunate part. Even you as a female, or most females that are doing the wrong thing, still end up at the end of the day wants the guy that has it all together, when you can't be doing one thing and expecting another thing. Which in which is the thing is that females tend to ask for a long list of things, a long list of requirements. But what matters is that can you offer all those in return? It's like you're asking for a good person, but are you a good person? And that you need to take time to consider. You're asking that you don't want a person that cheat on you, but are you a cheater? You don't want a liar, are you a liar? So these are simple things. These are things that should be basic. However, it seems to be the most difficult thing in today's society, because people don't tend to not take the time out to really self-evaluate themselves and really take the accountability to see where they can make the necessary changes. If you've already been in a past relationship and it didn't work out, instead of pointing the finger, a lot of people tend not to take the time out to really see if what they have done wrong, instead of pointing the finger on the other individual before moving on to another relationship. The least and the bare minimum you can do is to take the time out to see what you've done wrong in the past relationship, what you can improve on to bring into your upcoming and new relationship, so you don't suffocate that relationship because you still have unhealed issues and traumas that you need to work on. So unfortunately for a lot of females, even though you may come across a good guy, and you will unfortunately not get that guy because you simply aren't deserving of that guy at the state that you are. You need to work on yourself, and what happened is that guy is not gonna wait for you, because there's no reason for him to sit and wait for you. You need to go heal yourself and make sure you're ready, because you just never know. And when that guy actually gets someone that is ready and appreciates him, you need to get it in your head, and you need to understand you no longer exist to that guy, especially if it's a guy that has a proper character integrity. He has moral and core values. You no longer exist to that guy. You need to go find someone else, and that's just what that is. If you like my channel, you like my videos, you like me as a person, or you like my take on things. If you like other take on things, you need comment that, like the video, and you have to be subscribed to be able to do these things. So show your engagement by commenting and liking the video, and I will continue to do more and more despite what I'm already doing. But if you'd like to hear my perspective on a certain topic or a certain video or things, you can send that to me as well by email, which is on the channel, and I will give you my take on those as well. Apart from that, thank you for joining me once again, and I'll see you